1 sec.
Looks like we're live.
Yep, we're going.
Mission begins in 60 seconds.
So, whose camera are you watching, Alto?
I am just in a free cam right now. I'm just looking around on first,
Okay, yeah.
seeing if there's
I'm
anything
just gonna look around
interesting.
and see
I'm
if
gonna go
any,
actually get on Hungry, see where he's gonna set up his sticks.
Yeah.
Looks like
Gonna
he's
look at the
got.
sentry spot, kind of standard.
Yeah, he's just getting two right on the entrance from Cliff.
Yeah, I've seen Hungry play, and he really doesn't like to try for any crazy sticky traps or anything. He's a very solid demo and doesn't like to
30 seconds.
step out of his comfort zone, I guess.
I'm looking in spawn and I see Muma on the bottle right now, so it doesn't look like he's gonna go for any bombs. He might
We'll see if he
change,
bombs
but
in just with, like, stickies or something. He did that. I'm pretty sure he does that every payload map. It's just
Mission begins in
coordinates
10
that with the
seconds.
soldier, but we'll definitely see here.
I'm getting on oxygen right out of the gate because he's actually looking like he's peeking up Cliff, so I'm looking to see what he's going for here. Normally you just peek door and try to counter snipe there.
Mumba bombs. No force coming out yet. Mojo dropped!
Mojo dropping,
Oh my
oh
goodness.
boy.
And ouch, gun's still
And
up.
Little Death.
Little Death goes down as well. Oh. So
You cannot have
wow.
a better strat than that. The gun is still up, but yeah, Little Death is down.
But 92 still looks like they want to hold on to this. They'll probably just get out as soon as an Uber comes out, but
Yeah,
Little Death's
Mojo's
back
already
up.
teleported back in, and Little Death's wrangling the gun. Muma looks like they're sending the combo under.
and Muma uses very bad Uber actually. Not gonna
They're not
do a
gaining a
whole
lot of ground with this.
And
Sleeping
yeah,
Life goes
Sleeping
down.
The motive dies. And so 92 looks like they're going to hold on to this, actually. Very surprising. They really let that one go. Soldier bombing in behind. He's on card.
Luzon has dropped down, and this looks like a pretty much of a wiped push. Muma, once they got that med pick, they just needed to go with whatever they had. Their demo and soldier were down, but if you Uber in a scout or a heavy just up that cliff, he can take out the gun, and without anything to really hold him back. Yeah, that's a point they should have had.
You know, Mojo almost has Uber here. He's going to get it right now, and Sleeping Life only has 50%, so it's...
Super's on card, and they're going to take him out.
Maybe watch for a spy back up here. I'm going to see if Flatline can make any plays happen.
Muma's
Yep,
combo
he's
is
on
finally going up cliff, which is where they should be
Flatline's on it,
going.
and Flatline's not going to get it. So close.
That Uber by Muma was, or Sleeping Like there was really confusing. He popped it, I guess, to try to get the heavy demoted up the stairs to the gun, but I'm not really sure what he was thinking. Looks like Super is going to cap the card.
And Blue Uber comes out here.
92 is backing out.
Yeah,
And do
Red
they have
just wants
positions
to-
on roof?
They are not on
don't.
roof. They're just holding by the tracks. Angie's moving his gun up now with Arts, or Jack, sorry, on pyro.
Demo's
just kinda
coming
guarding
upstairs.
everything. Muma's up here already. The combo for
Little
Blue's
Death's
getting
gun
stuff
is up.
Jack doing great amount of work here. Finally goes down.
Gun
The
goes
as
down,
well.
yeah. Yeah, Muma does have roof control here. 92 is just doing a soft hold because they really want to get that third defense down.
Two down for Red, nothing much. A spy and a pyro.
Little Death got out with
Doing
1
anything with
health.
that, but doesn't look like it. But Blue Uber comes out here right now, and Red hasn't even popped theirs just now.
Red pops
has a
in. They've
clear
got a
Uber
big
advantage.
Uber ad in this. Although Arts is doing what he can to stuff that back. He goes down, but that does save the blue combo from getting annihilated. Oxygen is up in the boiler window, and there's no one stopping him. Muma does seem to have a lot of ground on third, but the card is really far back, and that difference can help, but... Mojo going down to super. Oh, Scruff going huge, though. Blue Zone's up top on third, trying to defend the card, but he can't stop it.
And so third does get capped, but we'll see what Red wants to do.
Little Death is still in the third window with a level 1. Not sure. He should probably be backing out if he wants to get a gun up on last, and I think he is. Yeah, he's taking that gun out through flank.
And Red's holding this pretty aggressive for a last hold, but they don't want to give up this ground just yet, but it looks like they will. And the gun's just going to go down under map room, pretty basic hold. They'll just 65% to sleeping life's 50, so, you know, nothing that blue can push off or anything. But 3 points in 325, so after a drop on first and then Muma not being able to clean up on it, a very fast, you know, 3 points considering.
Yeah, 92 made a pretty basic mistake, I feel, of just overcommitting on first. Once Mojo went down and it appeared that Muma wasn't going to take the point right away. Oh, blue Uber coming in now.
In. They're going to drop down. Mojo still has not used yet. Finally will. Demoted goes down.
Blue's on not having died yet, being a rock for his team.
And blue is only 2 up, a heavy and a soldier. Soldier's
Super
up
is still in there, but yeah, Space Ghost's gonna take him down.
So, you know, you realize, like, in every single one of these Ubers, Red has had the clear Uber advantage. Blue comes in and they can't get the pop-off right away. So, very interesting that it takes, you know, about at least half of the Uber to get the Red Uber to come out, which is not what you want. But a lot of blue
I want to go
players
off
are
on a
tired
tangent
right now.
for a sec, because I put a lot of emphasis on the snipers here, but they have had little to no impact at all in the game. If you hit tab, you can see they're both bottom scoring there. Oxygen with 5 points and Space Ghost only with 3.
Scruff McGruff. 19 points for Scruff McGruff right now. And Blue's is on a 10 kill streak. Despite kind of being in a bad situation with this, that's still very considerable. But yeah, just nothing is peaking Space Ghost right now.
Blue's on 11 streaks,
anything.
still not going down.
Flatlines in on Space Ghost.
Blue popping in and flying Betty is really early there.
Blue Uber getting really stuffed back, so good Pyro Uber there. Good work by Check.
Muma really seems to be neglecting the use of map room at all. Actually, as I say, that Skippy's in there, but he's only doing some chip damage down on Blue's by the lower spawn.
The red combo
92 did just lose a lot of flank, though.
Do we have a pause?
I believe
so.
we do have a pause.
Oh, we do have a pause. So, the red sentry gun is going down. So nice coordination out of Blue Scout and Spy getting a sap there. That's very notable.
Little Death is right next to a Spy, and Skippy is aiming directly at his meat right there. So I don't think Little Death is going to stay up much longer.
Yeah. So Muma has the clear advantage in players, but 3 of their players are very lit, and Sleeping Life, the medic, is down. So I'm going to say Red's going to hold on to this. Like, Muma has 20 health.
Yeah,
Mobile,
if you look at the
Scout,
positioning here, Demoted is behind or in front of both Hungry and Bluezon, who are both getting healed and at full. You can see a Sticky flying out of Hungry's Sticky Bomb just floating in midair that's about to go hit Demoted. So Demoted and Skippy aren't going to last much longer. I do like the telly spot for Blue. I went and found it. It's in the flank by tires in the little house. You can see the telly marker on Arts the Pyro, and having that telly there is really giving Muma a lot of the flank control. Like, the only reason why they were able to get in here was because their entire combo came out of flank and was able to take down Slemnish and Jack, and without a Pyro in there, their Uber was a lot more effective.
Yeah, and actually I just got word on the pause. Loadouts are down.
Oh dear.
And that means that, like, they're not down, but, like, you can't change loadout. And that means that Muma's engineer is going to be stuck on minis for defense.
Oh, that's really unfortunate.
And so they're trying to figure that out. I don't know
Has
how
the
long
half
this pause
ended
is
yet?
going.
Or...
No.
I'm not sure. Because the pause, like, happened 90 seconds later.
Yeah, no, I was just wondering if that meant we were going to see a cap in the next, I guess, what's the delay in here, minute 30?
Yeah, it's a minute 30. I believe? I'm not exactly sure. It should be a minute 30 unless someone changed it.
I'm half tempted to use the server info I got to just come in real quick and check, but
I mean, I
that'd
could
be
just
not
ask
good.
If it's paused, you wouldn't be able to. You just get stuck
Yeah.
on sending client
Oh.
info.
Even so, that'd be not allowed in the grand scheme of things.
Oh yeah, you get yelled at, dude.
Oh no. Terrifying. Anything else that's to note? Well, I got a note. Scruff McGruff. Like, even though Bluezon is doing a number and he probably is top fragging, you gotta give it to Scruff McGruff for doing stuff. But I still like, despite Bluezon and Scruff doing like really well, Muma, I think, wow, that I think he is the MVP so far, because I know it's only been like 4 or 5 minutes, but that drop at the start, that was one of the best jumps I've seen in a few weeks. Just getting the engineer and dropping the medic in the same jump, and with pipes too. That's something that most demos only dream of.
Okay, so here's the situation. Muma did cap. I'm not gonna spoil the cap time, he told me, but I don't want to, ruin the show or anything. But they did.
I think he
cap.
already did.
Yeah, I got
Whatever.
confirmation from Space Ghost as well.
Muma said that Hungary is enforcing the 5-minute time. So he said that they've got 5 minutes on their pause. Is what he's kind of saying. I believe Muma's trying to contact some UGC admin. We'll see how this plays out. Hopefully, this isn't going to be a deciding factor, but we'll see. It's always unfortunate. Of course, there's always
If we're getting into pause
TFL.
length, didn't the Murder Force Gentlemen's Club game happen on Badwater a couple seasons ago as well?
Oh yeah, season 12. Never forget. So
It's a newer player.
We'll see what happens. A little different situation, but same.
I don't actually have
concept,
much context as to what happened then. Like, I keep hearing things about it. I
don't have the full story. I don't think anyone really does. But basically, I believe what happened was I believe it was lower bracket finals or semifinals.
It was upper bracket semis, is what.
Right, it was because Gentlemen's Club didn't end up losing. And it was Murder Force versus Gentlemen's Club, and I believe earlier in the season, I think it was Valen on Gentlemen's Club that had not allowed ringers for Murder Force in a Viaduct match. Don't quote me on that. And then there was an incident during the third overtime round of the Badwater match in the semis where a bunch of players on, I think it was Gentlemen's Club, crashed, and then Murder Force didn't allow them ringers, and we're enforcing that 5-minute pause rule time that we might be seeing here because they felt that they had been mistreated, I guess you could say, earlier in the season. So that caused a big controversy, and I believe the last round ended up being replayed with Gentlemen's Club winning. But as I said, I don't know the full story on that. That's what I've heard. So
definitely not the same situation, but
anyone knows. Just real quick, while we're in a pause, I'd like to point out if anyone is interested in casting for EVL, you can just go ahead and fill out a form real quick. I'm putting the link in chat right now. Very simple to fill out, very easy to do, and hopefully, we can get some more people interested in casting, especially over the off season. We can maybe give some attention to the lower divisions, just see what happens. So just go ahead and fill that out. That'd be great if more people got interested.
And not to take anything away from us, but if this pause keeps going on much longer, I believe there is a silver game being casted between Corn Ducks and Dream Killers, which is silver is only single elim, so it's not necessarily upper bracket, but it is, I believe, the 1 and the 3 seed playing each other. So, I think Dream Killers is 4. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that should be the 1 and 4 team playing each other, and that looks like it was shaping up to be a really good match. So if this pause keeps going on much longer, you guys might want to head over to that.
And just as a side note, just a shout out to Battle Bull, who's currently playing the lower bracket semifinals. It's his birthday today, and he's playing Team Fortress 2 on his birthday. So if he loses, then that's kind of unfortunate.
What a legend. We
What a
all
legend.
love those people who have their priorities set straight. I know Hungary left in the middle, last round of gold playoff like match to go to
Upper
the Jazz
bracket
concert.
quarterfinals, Koth Pro Viaduct RC4.
There's the meme also. I was waiting
What
for
a
it.
filthy casual.
So I've just got a bottle. I've got a bottle of scotch here with a little bit of a scotch inside a glass, and just toast to you, Battle Bull, for being a trooper.
Yes, toast to Vatable. Shout out, my man. Just that silver game. This cast is on the EVL TV Twitch link, but the silver game would be EVL Gaming.
Just so everybody knows on the stream, I am drinking responsibly, and I'm only having this. I'm not going to be drunk on stream or anything. Just so you know, it was only a toast to Venable, just a little bit of scotch.
That would make it a lot more fun, though.
It would.
You could probably bait in viewers with the promise of a drunk yip yapper.
Drunk Canadian. I'll see what I start talking about.
Just again, while we're waiting, IFA is winning 1-0 versus just Smash Mouth.
1-0.
1-0, yes. So,
1-0. Very nice. Very nice for Battle Bowl. Well, I know for all of IFA, but like, just on your birthday, if you don't win, that kind of sucks. Playing Team Fortress 2 and you don't win.
Now, IFA is a very strong team, and not to subtract anything from them, but I do believe that IFA and Smash played each other on Upward in Week 8. IFA taking the first round, and then I think Smash pulled out the next two, so...
I do think
how that turned
Smash
out.
is a different team than they were in the regular season. They're playing with a Pyro main on Scout, and I don't even know who's on Soldier anymore, so...
Yeah, their flank is way different.
They have Spec Deck on Soldier, my own Soldier, and I can confirm he is quite a gamer.
Yeah,
my game is...
Yes, I can also confirm he's quite a gamer because of his fast rollouts on process when I didn't know how to process rollout. I've gotten better, Alto. I've gotten better. It's just
good to
at
hear.
the time it was not very much fun.
But yeah, I don't know. We'll see if Smash can pull it out. Cobb didn't seem too confident about it, but who knows? He's just salty.
Like I thought that Smash was too salty to win against whoever they played last week. Lambo. I thought they were too salty to win that one, but they did, so that was quite something else.
Got a bit of first-hand experience with that. Their mumble ended up exploding on itself after the half, so they came into the door mumble, and I was listening, and ODB really went huge, both in terms of gameplay and in comms. He took over leadership in the calls and just really, really had a strong performance, and I think it was Bluebird saying that if he kept that up, they should be performing a lot better, so...
ODB is a really cool guy, and I'd be not too surprised if he's able to do something like that, because he's a very level-headed kind of guy compared to other people in UGC.
I can see him just taking the reins and controlling the game from here on out, because he's just got such good DM and game sense that he can do that.
Mm-hmm. When you got smart guys like that are good at DM, then it's a no-brainer. I just wish that more people were that level-headed, I suppose, in UGC. There are a lot of memers, Alto. Make a bad name for UGC. I'm just kidding,
I am the
Alto.
UGC News King.
Okay.
Muma said that the unpause is about to happen and that items are still going to be down.
Oh, yep, there we go.
And yep, there's the unpause.
Let's see. Oh, Blue's on getting sent back flying. I don't know, my game is getting pretty glitchy right now. Everyone's sliding around, but...
Yeah.
East Coast just wrecked.
Well, Super just took down Hungary.
Looks like Arts is just on that cart. Arts and Skippy, and they're not getting pushed back here.
Arts getting air blasted off.
Muma. Oh, look at this cart. Here comes Muma.
Very, very close to getting capped. Ooh. Someone, maybe a spy cap or something, and... Oh, it's not going in yet.
It's not in yet. Oh, wow.
Barely holding on to.
Oxygen taking out Blues on. I think that's his first death.
Mojo
and
dropped.
Mojo dropped. I didn't even notice that.
Again.
Who did he go down to?
That's 2 drops from Mojo in 1 round.
Practically as many as he's had all season. Oh, and here come Muma and
Bird timed out.
Sleeping Life.
And yep, cart goes in. So I didn't see the time. 7:50 is what Muma told me. But my HUD is kind of... I'm gonna do a reload scheme here real quick, actually.
I'm gonna follow up with Cactus on that. I still had a negative.
Okay.
I had a negative time. Yeah, 7:20.
89 for blue. Who did they lose?
Bird. They had lost Bird, but he's back.
Bird will be back. Red is going to be running mini sentries. Ugh.
Okay.
Is what I've been told. I can't check right now.
Oh boy.
But that's kind of...
Oh, this will be an interesting defense to watch.
Yeah, very, very unfortunate that we have to see competitive come down to this. But, you know, what can you do? You can't wait forever. People have sleeping schedules. And...
Disgusting mini sentries ruining the sanctity of glorious payload.
Mission begins.
Disgusting.
Gives me the
I think we're gonna see quite some chat on this about on the UGC forums.
Oh man. So I'm gonna watch Oxygen again here to see if he can pop any heads. Takes down the
Why
Scruff
should you take that
McGruff.
scruff?
That's a
Rest in
flame.
peace.
That's the same. Oh no, it wasn't actually. Sorry, my HUD is just broken.
Bluzon's already in through tunnel. He's causing a lot of chaos. He has Muma. Space Ghost is pushing uphill right now. He's taking some hits. He's gonna get forced back. Muma's combo has dropped off of cliff.
They don't really want to commit to first, I don't think.
Yeah, if I'm 92 right here. I just send Hungry and Bluzon straight up the cliff and
Scruff drop.
get Space Ghost up there. Oh, Scruff drop
Rough
Sleeping
drop
Life.
Sleeping Life. I was watching an entire thing. I didn't want to interrupt you, but wow, what a play. So that... I wonder if they're going to try to hold second. I doubt it.
See,
Mojo only
it
has
does
10%?
look like Muma's on roof. Yeah, the entire red combo is getting on roof.
So we'll see if they can pull together a defense. Mojo
Yeah, Hungry
doesn't
just
have
goes down to
3%. So.
Hungry went down to Skippy there, so this is going to be really hard if Blue wants to push this. Not having a level 3. Aim has gotten back on level 3s, so
Awesome.
he's got a level 1 up on roof, so that's good to see.
Glad to know that's not going to be a factor.
Just think that first hole could have even been stronger if they didn't have that.
And Scruff takes down Muma. Going flatline takes him down.
Sleeping Life went down to Hungry.
Scruff butter knife
But did he?
demoted. He's so good.
Yeah, Blue has
down
really
Aim, he gets
solid
the
roof
gun.
control here.
Scruff McGruff.
Scruff McGruff.
Really going huge.
Without Nenji on third point.
And Blue
Can they have
is-
Uber?
Yeah, Skippy's
not
a little
looking
Skippy's a little aggressive here. He's probably gonna get out, but on the scruff cam,
good. Nope.
nah,
it's gonna
he
get
gets caught out.
Blue Uber on the sniper.
Blue Uber's
oh,
in.
There's a lot of flashing coming out here.
Yeah, Red's med did go down in that second push, so he gets caught out.
And it looks like Blue just wants to take third. Super coming in, trying to get some damage. Not gonna get any frags. Unfortunately
It
for
does
him.
look like Blue's just gonna hold here, so they can actually get that card all the way down through the lower area. Bluzon does get stabbed by Flatline, so if the chance to push back in, or if Muma wanted to push back in, I should say the chance was there, but they're just gonna set up their last defense.
And we'll see if Muma can hold this back. 4 minutes and 30 seconds to hold. Hard
That
to
is-
do, but
that's
Badwater
a-
lap can be very intimidating.
Yeah, that's a doable time.
Nothing's impossible. Scruff takes on Super. That's a start. I'm gonna stay on his camera. Wonder if he wants to.
92 sending their entire combo in through map room. They
And
use
the blue
drop
comes
in.
out. Sentry gun sapped.
Sleeping Life
Scruff
goes
gets the
down.
flash.
No one is on card though, so
Flatline takes down
as I
Blue
say
Zone.
that, someone gets on there. Oh, and Mojo goes flying. Super takes
Yeah,
him
really,
out.
really good rocket from Super there. And only 2 up for this red team. Just a lonely sniper now. And Red does get some spawns.
Flatline's trying to harass this card. He's not going to get much though. Red Heavy is back up though,
Corrupted
so
cards.
Little Death may not. Oh wow, Demoted just gets taken down. Slumnus showing off why many consider him the best scout in gold.
Muma
And
goes
there
down
we go.
Only
and
3 up
yep,
for Muma.
that's
This
gonna
is
be
going to
it.
be the cap.
Very interesting. Even with that first hold, if well, it's really arguable that that first hold would have changed things, or they would have, or would not have. The butterfly effect would have happened, which means if they had made a better hold, then maybe they would have had a better hold on second, or a better hold on third, or something like that. So, butterfly effect and stuff, nobody knows. But
no one will ever know, unfortunately, the magic of Highlander.
also, rip DPM, because apparently the logs are very skewed for that because of the
Oh
pause.
yeah, because of that pause, it's gonna take that into time. So
So, do we have SS? I'm gonna go look it up. Oh, and just as a side note, shout out to Toady, because he just told me to. Biggest cutie pie in all of UGC. Okay, but that aside, it's kind of hard to make analysis on this map because of all that stuff that was going on with the sentries, so I honestly don't want to say too much, because then it'd be unfair for both teams to their strats, because if I'm talking about strats or like what they can do to change things like I did on previous maps, then it would be a moot point because of that whole sentry thing. Although I will say that 492 Scruff is just incredible. Just wow, he just had such great picks at the right time. Once I
it
get
looks like
logs,
they're
I
back
think.
in setup here.
Okay.
Mission begins.
I will say though, while we're in
Rejoin the STV. Sorry, my HUD was very bugged out from that pause. Once that clock runs down to 0 and you're still paused, things start to go a little wonky. So glad I got that fixed. But yeah, definitely we will see Red running a level 3 sentry gun. Thank the Lord. Yeah, pretty standard spot. Not a ton to
Begins in 30
note here. No interesting sniper position that I see yet.
Before we get started back up, I do want to touch on how something I mentioned earlier, and how looking to see how Muma's combo would play without with different heavy and medic, and I have seen Sleeping Life get caught out in a couple places where he might have been able to stay up.
begins in 10 seconds.
So I don't want to say too much, because their defense was obviously really crippled by having that mini on first, but at the very least 92 did a good job to capitalize on it.
Muma takes down Hungry? With a crit sticky, what? Was
That
there
was
a
a
crit?
Girardi. That was a Girardi.
Oh, okay. Just want to make sure I didn't, like, miss anything.
Miss a crits. That would have been awkward. Space Ghost getting aggro up on hill here. Oh, Muma goes down thanks to that headshot from Space Ghost. It's going to be a lot harder for them to defend from this under push right now. Oh, gun gets pulled out. Looks like Muma uses, and I think they're going to just start backing out here.
Mojo, something to note, Mojo did not use his Uber, so blue team 92 has a full advantage. See if they want to do anything with that.
Space Ghost taking out. Yep, 92's doing what they need to. They're taking up control over Cliff. They're forcing out Red. Red already. AIM has pulled his gun out to second already, so they're gonna have a really strong roof defense here. So let's hope we can see Muma's second defense, unlike last game or round. Red still does have full Uber though, still bad by about 30%.
Blue
so
uses their Uber.
Yeah,
Mojo
they
gets
use
down to
their
70
Uber.
health before using. Of course, a little early. The gun does go down. Nice stickies from Hungry.
Hungry takes
the
out
heavy
gun, but
selector.
a lot of the combo of well, not really, just Hungry gets taken out.
Flemish takes down Sleeping Life. Ouch. So what was looking to be perfect from Red.
Sleeping
now,
was
now not good.
98%.
Ouch.
Oh man.
Yeah, that was.
Oh,
very
Mojo looks
big.
like he's getting blown back a bit, although he should get away from
13
whatever
health.
was on.
We'll get a sandwich.
That
and
was Skippy.
healed
Yeah.
up again.
Regardless, there's a 50% ad on blue right now. Looks like they're gonna take this regardless. Super trying to get what he can. Can't pull anything out though.
Just get a third hold up though. Scrap McGrath's in on this gun. See if he can make a play happen here. Does get uploaded to level 3, upgraded.
Oh, he made it up before the dispenser went down. He can definitely do something.
He's just lying in wait. Misses the stab.
Oh.
But he
We'll
does
take
get
But
Mochi
he
him.
down.
takes out aim regardless. Scruff
So
is just
no
making
gun.
Wow.
plays.
Scruff McGruff.
The flatline back at first here. He wants that telly. Muma went in really far. I don't know what he went in for. I just saw him jumping out though. Base Ghost does take out oxygen here, so he might be able to deny some of the spawn gates as Muma tries to roll into last, or 92, excuse me,
Space
tries to
Ghost
roll into
pushing up
last.
on this blue red net. Is he gonna get anything? No. Lights up the pyro. He goes down.
I think Blue Zone's gonna drop down. Yep.
He does.
Space misses his
Takes
first
out
shot.
aim and the sentry.
Sleeping life down to 30 health. Ooh.
Oxygen gets taken out. Slumnish doing some work. Does go down to Skippy though. Blue does use, red is at 85%, and Art's doing a really good job of stuffing this Uber right here.
And Flatline does take Space Ghost out. Red Uber
Blue's
comes
on.
out.
Blue's on
Mojo has
flawless.
just
nothing.
assassinated, demoted.
Wow.
Red does get forced here though, so
Blueson also doing crazy work. Wow.
So Mojo is going to have about a 25% advantage unless Red Team can make something happen. Muma with a crazy air pipe right there takes out the Soldier Bird. Wow. Ooh. You know, not that that did a whole lot, but wow.
Muma
what
just
a
goes
shot.
down. Space Ghost body shots him into a sticky.
Wow, so was he overextended? I didn't see that.
I think he was. Space Ghost is pretty aggressive and on a ramp, and as I say that, he gets headshot.
Mojo has Uber now, sleeping only at 70%. Wonder if they'll push
Oh,
on
they're
this.
dropping, they're pushing
And
him
yeah,
from ramp. They just
take
dropped
this
down. I
immediate-
think Sleeping runs into the spiral. Looks like he gets away.
Mojo's getting air
This last
blasted.
point though is a minefield, so Blue's gonna have to be careful where they stand until those dead. And looks like they've dead now.
Red Uber comes out, and Mojo goes down. So, we'll see if this is a successful hold. Not quite sure.
Sup-
So,
as you were
numbers.
calling before, Super is on the Beggar's Bazooka right now. He just switched to it. So he's
See if
on
he can make a
that
play.
and buff banner, so that can have the potential to destroy 92's combo right in this choke right here. Pick class is down on Muma. Maybe Space Ghost might get aggressive. Super kills himself with his own beggars.
He saw the spy, scruffy cloak, but he just killed himself and spawned. That's really funny.
Hungry goes down though. That's a really strong pick for Muma. Space Ghost body shot, Sleeping Life out of map room. Oh, and 92 is just pushing off of this.
Yeah, 3 up for Muma. It's just Muma. and
Flatline
the
on
pick
flatline on
classes.
cart doesn't get anyone. Muma's up top. He might be able to. No, Bluezone takes him out. Looks like that's
That'll
gonna be
be
the
it.
cap
So
for
6
92.
minutes, 1 second.
Really quick, couple notes here. First of all, Slemnish was pretty incredible there, and Scruff only had 3. I think that he was one of the most integral people to destroying this because he, first off, negated that third point completely just by. That's pretty much where most of his points came from. But on the second point, it seemed like they had a really solid hold on defense, and then Scruff distracted the NG and sapped it, but he did wind up dying. And then Hungry just came in, rolled in, and AIM was forced to rescue Ranger the gunaway. So just really strong play from Scruff, even though he only has 3 points. But besides that, dude just really clicked really well there.
Mission begins in
Yeah, the
30
snipers haven't been doing much this game. Space Ghost is doing a decent job of shutting down oxygen, but there hadn't been many strong picks up until Space Ghost gets aggressive in map room. And I'd just been about to call that to see if maybe we could get the camera on him, but he body shots him right as I was going to, so.
Mission begins in 10
Space Ghost was definitely a key to getting that, because without him taking down Sleeping Life, that push may not have happened.
4, 3,
So I'm just gonna get on the demo cam here, see if Muma wants to try to pull anything.
Oh, he's got sticks. He's going. I think he's going.
And there comes the bomb. Will he drop Mojo again? Nope.
Nope.
Not
He does
this time.
not this
Muma
time.
and Super
92
Dodo.
is not letting that happen.
So, learning from their mistakes is 92. We'll probably see a push here shortly.
Space Ghost is watching tunnel here.
Super's getting
A
aggressive.
Machina collab could happen here, and that might be incredible.
That might be something else. No dice.
Blue does get forced, I think? I guess that looks like a force.
No.
They
Looks like
just Ubered through tunnel. That's what it was. Not a very good Uber, actually.
Space Ghost takes out a Demoted right when the flash ends. Does go down to flatline, though.
back out? No, it doesn't look like it.
No, Mojo didn't even have to use
Uber,
their...
and Red doesn't have a ton of
gun's
reason
still
to
up.
back out. They're down their demo. They're losing a few numbers here. And
Looking
they
at
might not
flatline
start
here,
now.
he's coming up, but I don't think he's going to get any. Taps the telly. Yeah, they know he's here. Blue again, pushing through lower. Sleeping Life with some of the minor classes they use in. Red drops down and uses in, but it looks like Sleeping Life is going to get out. I think that just looked like it was 92 not wanting to overcommit on first, and it doesn't look like they're going to even bother with a roof hold. Yeah, and Muma pops in here, but there's no one waiting for them. This Uber is just not really going to do anything here. It's going to take them second, but they really already had it.
Scruff McGruff gets demoted. That's about it. Slimnish takes down Muma, though. So... Blue
Muma's
isn't really going to be able to get
aggro.
aggressive, although I don't think they would want to with Mojo at 80% and Sleeping Life at only about 35%.
Little Death already does have a dispenser up on the stairs, and he's getting a gun up, so I'm looking to see a really strong hold from 92 right here. To be completely honest, I wouldn't be surprised if this game ended just right on this point right here. Oxygen does take out Space Ghost though, so it does go down to Slumnish before I can get anything else.
It seems like every match, spies are just the bane of Muma's existence. Even if Scruff only has 6 points this match, or this half.
Looks like this is going to have to be an Uber fight right here. Sleeping Life is at 90, although he should have before anything gets serious.
Super was spamming the gun with a direct hit, but goes down to a nice shot from Space Ghost.
Blue
And
uses
Uber does
here.
come out. Muma's trying
Muma
to
trying
spam
to
the
get
gun, but
sticks
he's
on
getting
gun,
airblasted
but-
by Jack Jack.
Yeah.
And goes down to Scruff McGruff. And Sleeping Life is very lit, does get a pack, and is still being chased by the scout.
See Flatline in the middle of the combo. Looks like he's going to get out though. Picks up that full metal pack. Dead Ringers again.
Sleeping Life stays alive. Only 60 health on this man right now. Did get down to like 15 or 10 even at one point, so...
Space Ghost starting to pick things up right now. He's just getting, he's wiping out the sniper and flank on Muma right
McGruff
here.
gets Muma again.
Just as
Sleeping
you were
Life,
saying,
50
yeah.
health.
Spies really do seem to be the bane of Muma right now. Demoted looks like he's kind of playing solo right here, and yeah, he goes down. Sleeping Life couldn't back him up there.
If you remember Steel and I believe and Muma played against each other, it's always the spies, Cobb and Heisen and now Scruff. Every time, it's just always the spies that destroy Muma.
And Blue Uber comes out again. We'll see if they can make something happen this time. Scruff McGruff gets super. Just cleaning up on the cart with those stabs.
Little Death seems to be keeping this gun up pretty, no problem.
Scruff gets Sleeping Life, and wow, 3 up for Muma.
Looks like
don't even
that's-
cap that. Yeah, that's a wipe. We'll see if Flatline can maybe cap this card or something. I'm gonna
Tap it
turn
in.
this
Yeah, there's
camera.
not a lot of hope left for Muma right here.
With that long respawn, line, I don't know.
I don't even think they have a telly up, which means that that's a... no, there is a telly up. It's by the forward spawn, but still, that's a long walk with a long spawn. There's still a lot of distance left on the cart as well. They're going to have to start doing something right now if they want to, but Space Ghost is just finally heating up.
Muma's
in a low.
desperately something.
Trying to make something happen. Can't get it, though.
And only a minute left. This is nearing physically impossible right now.
Mm-hmm.
And we're just gonna play this out, see if Muma can
pull off a
turn
miracle here, because that's what it's gonna be. Super on the DH still can't get anything, and they're just bleeding in one by one.
Yeah, throwing themselves at the cart.
Space Ghost takes out
Space
sleeping,
Ghost
and
gets
this
sleeping, and yeah, that's the game.
Might be game, boys.
Ends in 30 seconds.
So pretty one-sided, to be honest. We saw some good things out of Muma. Like
First made it decent.
Muma's first offense was pretty solid.
Yeah, it was like 7:20 or something. So I mean that's an above average time. And yet GGs are
Mojo
coming
did
out.
drop, but that's I guess not really a super drops him with the direct hit. But I'm not sure if that was intentional or not.
Good game.
That was a very good game.
Look at the scoreboard. Space Ghost, then Scruff, then Mojo. So big class is doing work.
And
just an update here.
again.
I can give you the scores. IFA gets Smash Mouth 2-0, and the Highlanders in silver beat Common Short Bus 2-0. So I do not have an update on the other match, DK versus Corn Ducks, but
yeah,
that game is being casted over at twitch.tv/EPL Gaming.
Any platinum info?
I will get on that actually.
Because I believe it's Ginyu and
Ginyu and DK or Candy.
Yeah, Candy. I might go ask Kresnik or something, Bobby.
I just messaged Bobby.
Oh, okay.
In fact, I'm just gonna go ahead and hop into the stream that they're doing over there.
So that was pretty interesting. I'm not 100% shocked, but I didn't think it was going to be that strong on the second half because, like, the first half obviously was very finicky, but that second half just, I don't know. I guess it's because the offense by 92 was so strong that like I don't really know what to say. That's like this has been one of the more.
You cut out. Were you gonna say one side? That's what I was expecting. Anyway, with Cactus, don't think he's here right now. I do want to say that 90 did a really good job of knowing what they had to do, because after they backed out at first, you saw them only commit very, very softly to second, where they just kind of held around the choke, because they knew that they didn't need to have a solid last hold. All they needed to do was hold Muma at third. So that soft second hold really allowed Little Death a lot of time to get set up at third and really just have a really strong defense here.
Yeah, I agree. And it is currently 1-1, Ginyu versus K&D. So in a third round right now, K&D looking like they haven't given up third yet, and there's only 3 minutes left on the clock. So they're doing pretty strong right now as far as defense goes. But I'd recommend everyone go watch another cast, whether it be EVL's silver match or EXTV's platinum match. Okay, so I think that's going to wrap up the stream. Does anyone have anything else that they would like to say?
I think that's good, and it was a fun time casting with you guys.
Yeah, just one more time while we have everyone in here. If any one of you are interested in casting, please just go ahead and check out this EVL gaming forum. You can fill out a very small cast and, maybe get into some casting over the off season. We have enough casters for playoffs at the moment, but, it's never too late to get going. So yeah, link is in the Twitch chat. I'm Cactus with Alto and Diep Yapper signing off.